Hello Capricorn and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2019 already. And I hope those of you who have had your birthday already, happy birthday. Hope it was a good one. And those of you where it's coming up this month, happy birthday to you too. So we're going to take a look at your 3 cards for the month of January. I'm going to be doing full year readings for each sign. Hopefully over the next few days, I'll get that up on YouTube for you. And I'm going to do a generalized reading for the energy of 2019 as a year for us all. So you can look for that also here on my channel. So we're going to take a look and see what's coming for January for you. But first, of course, we will cleanse with some sage. So if your holidays were busy and we all accumulate a lot of stuff and extra food or alcohol or lots of just people around, busy spaces, gatherings. It's all fun, but it can all sometimes just cause a tiredness and accumulation of energy. So we're just going to ask you to visualize the sage and anything that is in, on, or around you, no longer yours or for your highest good, let that go to the light. We're going to cleanse our cards as well. There we go. So we're just going to shuffle now for you and see what's in store. All right, Capricorn, here we go. Your first card. Aw, 2 of Cups. Great card. Second card is the Tower. And your third card is the Ace of Swords. It's going to be an interesting month for your love life. So, I'll speak to those of you first who are in couples. If you're in a couple, you might have some very nice bonding and romantic moments this month. Maybe you taking the relationship further, deeper, feeling, a very nice symbiosis flow between you, which means, usually couples will start to either celebrate that, or you might be making longer plans, thinking farther along into the future together what you'd like to do. It's light and lovey-dovey, so that's very nice. The Tower card, though, means that there could be some arguing. Yeah, as you see, something long overdue, something that's been building, could sort of erupt this month. However, the Ace of Swords is the card of mental clarity, clearing the air. So look at that. You go from this to that. All right? What that means then is you're clearing the air, and that often happens too, by the way. Sorry, I was getting stuck on a cord underneath the table. That often happens. You have this period where you're like, oh, and you just feel like so close and open and wonderful with people. And then it's like it allows for a deeper layer to come up. And we all have those layers. We're all like a big onion when it comes to healing ourselves, or this journey that we're all on towards loving yourself truly. So we can be stable, going along just fine, and then this nice thing happens, and you're like, oh, wow, great, finally. But nope, something old wants to come up, because now there's room. But that's the path of healing. So if you were in a couple in any way, and you're starting to argue, or old anger is coming up, try to deal with it delicately as you can, meaning try to be clear about what you're going through. Take some time to reflect, is this really about my partner, or is this really my stuff coming up? trying not to be too reactive, right? So you don't say things or do impulsive things you're going to regret later. But when you've got the Ace of Swords at the end, look how beautiful that is. Everything's going to be open. Lots of things will come to light and be cleared, and you'll be back to this lovey-dovey stuff soon. Now, if you're single, it sort of could mean something different than the couple interpretation, okay? If you're single, it could mean dating and romance, something has started. The Tower might mean anything from, again, like a clash, your old baggage coming up or theirs. Fear and anger that's not related to your date or your couple, because we're talking about single people. So if this is like all fresh and new between you and someone, and there's this eruption of, frustration or anger or fear that's coming up from you or from them, it's not yours. It's nothing to do with the two of you. It's old junk. And if you can know that, then you might be able to get to that Ace of Swords as well, where you can get to know this person better, clearly communicate what's on your mind, get to know yourself, and communicate who you are to that person. Sometimes, though, the Tower is just going to clean out. Not the right person. Bye-bye. It could do that too. But then, in that case, the Ace of Swords brings a new mindset and possibly new person on your path. So it's interesting because didn't expect it to be a relationship reading, but it turns out that it is. So you can reach me for a reading online or in person at river-rain.com.